Hello everyone. In this video we're going to learn how to solve equations with variables on each side. So here as you can see we have the variable a on the left side and on the right side of the equation. To solve this type of equations, first we're going to move the variable for one side of the equation and the constant to the other side of the equation. So what we're going to do here, first we're going to move the negative 2a to the other side, and we're going to move the constant to the other side, to the left side. Remember, when you move to the other side, you're going to change the sign. The negative 2a, when we move it to the right side, it will be positive, and the positive 15, it will be negative. So we're going to have on the left side, we're going to move the 15, and it will be negative 15, negative 9 equal to 6a, and the negative 2a, when we move it to the other side, it will be positive 2a. Let's simplify. 6a plus 2a is 8a. Negative 15, negative 9, this is equal to negative 24. The last step, divide by 8, divide by 8. The value for a equals to negative 3. Remember, always you can check your answer by substituting. Let's try to check our answer. This is the equation that we have, negative 2a minus 9 equal to 6a plus 15. We're going to substitute the value for a. We have negative 2 times the value for a is negative 3. Negative 9, is it equal to 6a, which is negative 3. 6 times negative 3 plus 15. Let's simplify and check if we have a true statement or no. Negative 2 times negative 3, this is 6, minus 9, is it equal to 6 times negative 3, it's negative 18 plus 15. Six minus 9, this is equal to negative 3 on the left side, and negative 18 plus 15 also is negative 3. So we have a true statement, they are equal. So our solution is correct. Let's have another example. I want you to pause this video and try to solve it by yourself, then check your answer with us. So again, we're going to move the variable for one side of the equation. We're going to move the positive 3n to the right side of the equation, and we're going to move the constant negative 6, we're going to move it to the left side of the equation. So we're going to have 14, it's negative 6, when we move it, it will be positive 6 equals to 5n, and the positive 3n, when we move it to the other side, it will be negative 3n. Let's simplify more. 5n minus 3n, this is equal to 2n, equals to 20. Simplify, divide this by 2, divide this by 2. The value for n equals to 10. Remember, you can check by substituting. Let's have another example. Remember to pause this video and try it by yourself. Okay, let's move the 1/6 of y to the other side. I like to move the smaller coefficient to the bigger coefficient. Also, we're going to move the constant, positive 1, move it to the right side of the equation. Remember to change the sign. So we're going to have 2/3 of y minus 1/6 of y. This is equal to 8 minus 1. Now let's simplify. 8 minus 1, this is equal to 7. And for the other side, we have unlike fractions. To subtract, we should find a common denominator. And we know that to make the 3, 6, we're going to multiply it by 2. Whatever we do for the denominator, we have to do the same for the numerator.
So we're going to have 4 out of 6y minus 1 out of 6y. Now we have a common denominator we can subtract. 4 minus 1, 3 out of 6y equal to 7. Now to get rid of the fraction, we're going to multiply by the reciprocal. Multiply here, 6 out of 3. Whatever we do for one side, we have to do the same for the other side. Simplify, we're going to have y equals to 6 divided by 3, this is equal to 2. 2 times 7, 14. So the value for y is 14. Always remember, if you want to check your answer, you can substitute.
One more example. We're going to do the same. We're going to move the variable for one side. As I said, I like to move the smaller coefficient to the other side. And we're going to move the constant to the right side. Okay. So we're going to have 5.4b. Do the opposite for the sign. It will be plus 2.6b equals to 3.5 minus 13.1. Simplify. 5.4 plus 2.6, this is equal 0.6 plus 0.4, this is equal to 1. And we have in the whole part, we have 2 plus 5, which is 7, plus 1 is 8, and we're going to have 8b equals to, now let's subtract. We have 3.5 minus 13.1. The answer will be negative since 13 is bigger than 3.5, minus 5, 3.5, minus 3.5. This will be 2. 11 minus 5 is 6. 2 minus 3, we can do that. 12 minus 3 is 9. So the answer is negative 9.6. Divide by 8. Divide by 8. The value for b is negative 12, because 12 times 8 is 9.6, and we have a decimal, so it will be negative 1.2. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.